Hi everyone, my boy here. How you doing? Back at Mower HQ after a little road trip to pick up some holiday purchases, and yeah, so I've basically done the whole circuit of the M25 this morning. I start at 12 o'clock on the M25 at 6 a.m. clockwise over the Dartford Bridge, and then called in at junction 4. Picked up a mower, back onto junction 4, round to junction 8, picked up another mower, and then all the way round to junction wherever I am, 23, 24. So it's been I've never done that before, and I've been around the M25 the whole way. Yeah, the story of the bloke that joined the M25 and kept going round and round and couldn't get off, but that wasn't me anyway. So junction 4, Orpington Way, I'd bought this Suffolk Punch 14 SK, and they very kindly, a couple very kindly waited for me to get back from holiday, as long as I pitched up pretty quick. So I kept in contact with them, and obviously went and got it, and it's a lovely mower. Really no complaints at all about it. Just actually the grass box cradle just needs a bit of welding, but I've got a spare one of those anyway, so I'll just swap it off. Yeah, so that's in nice condition. It's not actually been started for 3 years, so carb is probably going to be a bit gooey, so I'm going to let's see what goes on there, give it a clean. And with that purchase, which is you often get the Scarifier unit with these mowers, and people bought them and didn't really use them very much, and they're in good condition. Occasionally you get one that's still got the box, but they've used it, etc, etc. And then once in a blue moon you get one where the box here has never been opened in goodness knows how many years, 15 years. Still got the original sellotape across the top of the box. It is brand new. I am going to check it just in case, but I'll take their word for it. I'm sure it is. It's never been used. So that's amazing. So that's a good little one. So as a package, that was a nice buy. So pleased with that. And in further back in the car is an Atco Balmoral 14 SK, picked up very close to Epsom Downs. I actually drove past the grandstand, and there's a golf course up there, and it just looked fabulous actually. But yeah, this guy had moved house and he was selling his mower, so I pitched up, agreed to deal with them, and that went in the back of the car. So yeah, I've got those two. Yesterday I picked up a Suffolk Punch 17 SK, which is an interesting one, and I'll show you that in part 2 of this video, and I'm going to do a separate video on that one actually as well. And then I also, Monday morning 6 a.m, a local guy to me here was selling his Suffolk Punch 14 SK for a decent price, although the engine, it's a Kawasaki engine, but it sounds a bit strange. It sounds a bit squeaky, and I'm not sure whether it will fire or not. Again, it's not been used for quite some time, needs a service, definitely needs a new plug, but it sounds a bit squeaky. It's definitely got oil in it, so I'm not quite sure. Anyway, so those 4 will be the next 4 that I'll show you in part 2 of this video. I'll just do a quick show and tell, and then I'm going to be pretty busy. I've still got 2 more to collect, 3 more to collect, correction, yeah, 3 more to collect, and that'll be my lot then, probably for the summer, unless something amazing comes up. So I've yeah, my eBay and Facebook Market pages are going to be fairly full of nice shiny mowers. So yeah, back at Mower HQ as I said, so I'll just get them all out and then get them lined up, and I'll do the second part 2 holiday video. Okay, part 2, show and tell time. This is the first one. This is the Suffolk Punch 14 SK. Blade looks in nice condition, the original paint, shiny. Just needs a clean up. Here, this looks like it's had its day, so I'll whip that off and put another one on. Yeah, and that's the one the engine hasn't been started for 3 years. This is the quad cast box with the scarifier in. It's got the original sellotape on it. Fabulous. The other one I got this morning was this Balmoral 14 SK. This is I'd describe this as tired. It needs a bit of work. It's not gone too far though. I think that will clean up pretty quickly. There are a couple of rust bits on it which will need attention, and it's got that lovely zinc coated steel roller at the front. In fact, I've already got one of those refurbished up that I can just flip in and out, so that's a reasonably quick job. Then we've got another Suffolk Punch 14 SK that I got from he's a greenkeeper at a golf club actually, but it's not used at the golf club, it was his own personal mower. So this is the one with the squeaky Kawasaki, which I might do a video about because I'm not quite sure about it. But again, that's hopefully going to be a quickish turnaround depending on the engine, because it's in decent nick. And then the last one. This is a Suffolk Punch 17 SK. I bought an Atco Balmoral 14 SK from this guy, and after I'd left, he sent me some pictures of other stuff he'd got, and he said, I've got this Suffolk Punch 17 SK that's not got a cylinder in it, so I'm selling it. He's a lawnmower guy actually. He actually got a shop that sells lawnmowers, sells rotaries, and he'd obviously taken it in as part exchange. And so we had a conversation over, I don't know, a month, saying, you know, what sort of price do you want, blah blah blah. And when I got back from holiday, I messaged him and said, look, you know, what do you want to do with this Suffolk Punch? And he said, well, I want the engine actually as well. So yeah, so I said, well, I offered him a price for just the frame. So here it is, no cylinder, no engine, and with, let me get this right, 9 bolts and 1 screw, that will be finished. Pop a cylinder in, 3 bolts on the engine, and everything else is good to go. So I'm going to do a little separate video on that one, just to show everyone. So yeah, so happy with that lot so far, and yeah, it's going to be a busy time for now getting things ready for market. Love you all.